Do y'all remember when we literally used to take pictures like crazy? Well, divas, I am in a simply dreadful mood. It is dark and dreary out. It has been dark and dreary out for a week. Can you all see how dark it is in my apartment right now? It's like 12 p.m. and it's this dark in here. Actually, what time is it literally? Yeah, it's 12:54 and no amount of vitamin D supplement is seeming to make me feel better. So, we're just going to hang out. I had a couple ideas for videos this week that I wanted to record, and I still would like to record them. However, I feel as though I would like to record them when I'm in a better mood so that I can create more interesting and passionate. So that I can create more passionate content for you. Because the ideas that I have in my head are ideas that I am passionate about, but I really just don't feel like I have the energy in my soul to be passionate about them this week. So we're gonna do something else. I have been crocheting a hexagon cardigan this week, which is basically all I've been thinking about all day, every day. Funnily enough, I said I was going to start that after I finished the raglan sweater that I've been talking about for months, but I realized that the raglan sweater was basically hitting me with like negative dopamine. So I started on the hexagon cardigan because I think part of why the raglan sweater is giving me negative dopamine is because it's such a dark color. And I decided that I wanted to make something a little more colorful. But I have been so obsessed with making it, and it's really all I can think about. And I want to release that video next week, which I will release it next week because I'm literally almost done it. And just my like level of fixation on that project right now, it's like really not allowing me to do anything else. I could do something else, but it's like, again, I want to feel passionate about the content that I'm going to record for you, and I don't want to record something that's like half-ass or forced. So that's kind of where I'm at. This is a little sneak peek at the cardigan that I'm working on. The colors are really cute, and I'm really excited to show you all how I'm making it. I hope you're excited. Maybe I can actually get y'all's opinion on some of the content ideas that I have in my head, and y'all can let me know in the comments which one you think you might want to see next week, or I guess the week after next week. The first idea that I had on my mind was kind of in line with the video that I put out during my Vlogsmas series, which was talking about my mainstay music rotation in 2025. I've been thinking a lot about music that I discovered on Myspace back in like 2007, and how, you know, in today's world, we mostly rely on streaming platforms, but back in the day, it was like you stumbled upon one of your friend's Myspace profiles and they had a song playing that you were like, oh wow, what the heck is this? Then you would promptly go to your, which is now called torrent service, friendly neighborhood person-to-person client sharing platform such as LimeWire, to download said music, which you would then listen to on an iPod or MP3 player of your choice that you manually imported from your computer onto the device. And I've just been very nostalgic for like that time period. I think maybe because there's a lot of people talking about like ownership of media and like sort of like a comeback to physical media, that maybe it's got me thinking about that. There's a lot of music from the MySpace era that I sort of like fell into during the pandemic. I think I lost a lot of it just like going through university and like coming out of university and then working and whatever. I think once the pandemic came around, I like had time to like revisit some of the old music, and I found a lot of it on Apple Music that I have since added back into my main rotations. So I was thinking about maybe doing a video about music that I discovered on somebody's MySpace profile that I still listen to in 2026. Specifically music that like I remember the first moment that I heard about it, or the first moment that I heard the song was on somebody's MySpace profile. So that's idea number one. Idea number two is I was kind of wanting to like go back and review some of the things that I made in my first year of knit and crochet and go over some of the mistakes that I made during the process and what I learned from them. So essentially it would be a video about like one project at a time, going through it, seeing what I did and what my sort of like idea was behind making the project when I did what I did, and the reason why it didn't work out, and then what I did to fix it, and also like what I learned from it. So these are two very different ideas, but if you would like to let me know in the comments which one you would maybe like to see first, or which one would sound more fun to you or more relevant to your life or more interesting, please let me know in the comments because I will... Hi. Oh, yeah, you're coming right on. You're gonna come on my black sweater here. My black sweater that is freshly washed, and my black jeans that I'm also wearing. Thanks, cat. Oh my god, look at this cat. Like, what are we doing? I love this cat so much. What's up, Chappie? Look at his big ass claws. Do y'all see that? Crazy. And he really does not let us cut them, like ever. We have to get him when he's asleep. Here's a little sneak peek of the hexagon cardigan that is going to be incoming for you all. This is your first look, a little VIP access. I kind of decided on these colors because of a granny square that I made by accident when I was just sitting on the floor and crocheting random granny squares to feel something. I got this yarn on sale at Michael's, which I really don't like shopping at, but I have been wanting to use this yarn for a project for quite some time. It's the Line Brand Heartland acrylic yarn, and it's very soft, especially for an acrylic yarn. It has this really nice like sheen to it. It's just gorgeous. So I really wanted to use this yarn to make a project, and I found these colors that were a little bit different than the like super vibrant colors that I made my granny square with, but I'm honestly okay with that. I think this shifts more towards like earthy tones. At the same time, I definitely think I'm going to do like a super bright cardigan in the future. This one I kind of realized it's three like secondary colors, like orange, purple, and green. So I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh wait, it would be cool if I had this cardigan, but then I also made another cardigan that was the primary colors, so like red, blue, and yellow. Maybe for like a springtime kind of like cardigan moment, just something really bright and fun like that. Because I do feel like this color palette here is like a perfect winter moment. I'm so obsessed with these colors. I could not wait for the cardigan to be done. Y'all, look at this lighting. Okay, yes, this is so nice. Oh my god. I think part of the reason why I'm in like kind of a bad mood right now is everything just feels very impossible right now. And I know a lot of y'all probably relate to this at the moment because life is hard, especially at this very moment in time. But I made a pretty big decision recently, and that decision was ultimately to let go of the employment that I was hanging on to in case things changed with our situation. I think maybe I should have done like an extra therapy session before I did this, because I feel like after making that final decision and actually calling to resign from my job, maybe something has kind of like bubbled up from underneath that I was maybe holding on to that I didn't realize I was really holding on to. But I'm also realizing now that like things I should have done a year ago when I first moved, I didn't do, which are now coming back to not necessarily bite me in the ass, but maybe just to like haunt me a little bit and have maybe made my life a little bit more complicated than it should be or could have been. Which is fine. And I'm not going to sit here and like dwell on that and like go over the list of mistakes that I made during this process because it's all a learning experience at the end of the day. It kind of sucks because like I don't know how much about my current situation I can actually talk about on social media because I don't want to get deported. Like, and I feel like even breathing that into existence at the moment, just the fact that I don't want to say the wrong thing because I don't want to get deported is like putting a target on my back right away. But I'm also like in this period of time where I'm trying to create authentic, like I'm trying to bring my authentic self to this moment. My situation and my immigration status is a big part of my life right now. Not being able to talk about that or feeling like I can't talk about that is very odd because it's like it's just like a whole facet of my life that I have to like dance around. Like I feel like I'm like back in the closet, like I'm trying to show up into the world only a fraction of my authentic self. Like I'm trying to like hide this little part of me because I think that something bad is going to happen, which is exactly how we feel when we're in the closet, you know? So it's weird. It's very weird. I don't know. Things just are kind of annoying at the moment. I've been in this situation for a year now, and I'm like tired. I'm so tired. And for the most part, I keep myself occupied and I do what I can to just get through the day. And building a community here on YouTube and on social media in general has been a huge boon to my overall well-being while being in this situation. But at the end of the day, it has been over a year. It's been 13 months that I've been in this kind of like purgatory of my life. And I really do feel like I've made the best of it. And I will continue to make the best of it. But there are some days where it just kind of like, it just catches up to me. And I feel this overwhelming sensation of just being over it. You know, it does happen, sadly. Every day is not sunshine and rainbows. And I think we all just need to like collectively be okay with that. I know I'm okay with that in my personal life, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wash some dishes. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and I will be right back. Also, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I kind of like re-pierced my ear today. It's very swollen. This is my other ear, which has the hoop in it. But this ear, actually it's kind of gone down a little. But this ear, I just had the stud in it because I was trying to get the hoop into it, and it like wouldn't it just would not go in, and it felt like scabby and weird. I don't know, but I did get the stud in it, which is good. But very random. I've had my ears pierced for like 6 years at this point, so I don't know. Y'all want to hear my cat? What? What? Yeah. Hey? You want to talk into the mic? What do you want? You want food? It's not time for that. Sorry. Honestly, y'all, I am just really feeling fatigued today. I think I'm just gonna go die in bed and watch some Suits. If you watched this video, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stick around. Next week, I will be releasing a video about making my hexagon cardigan, and the following week, I will release something else because I put out new videos every Friday, so please stick around for that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment and let me know what your plans are for 2026, or if you're working on any crafts right now, or how you might be feeling about life, and anything else you might want to share with me. So, bye!